Good morning, Jerusalem. Or should I say, good morning to everyone still alive to tell the tale. Because David's getting old, the throne is wobbling, and half the kingdom's whispering about who'll wear the crown next. And honey, the knives are out. You know you love me. XOXO, Gossip Girl. So here's the stage. David's older now. The curls are streaked with silver, his songs slower, his eyes distant. He's still writing psalms, still judging cases, but everyone knows the king is fading. And whenever a king grows weak, the sharks start circling. Enter Adonijah, David's son, handsome, regal, very next king energy. Think Absalom 2.0, minus the hair plus more ambition. My palace spies said Adonijah started riding around Jerusalem in a chariot with 50 men running ahead. Very extra. He'd nod to people like he was already king. And honestly, some folks bought the act. But David, he'd made a secret promise to Bathsheba that her son, Solomon, would sit on the throne after him. And girls, let me tell you, Bathsheba didn't forget that promise for one single day. Solomon wasn't the oldest or the strongest, but he was clever, observant, quiet, and he was Bathsheba's boy, meaning half the palace was terrified to underestimate him. Meanwhile, Adonijah started throwing royal parties, sacrifices, feasts, invited Joab the general, invited Abiathar the priest. The guest list was basically everyone important except Nathan the prophet, Solomon, and Benaiah, the loyal bodyguard. Red flag, anyone? My brother said word reached Bathsheba while she was having her hair braided. She went pale as linen. Because Bathsheba knew, if Adonijah took the throne, she and Solomon were as good as dead. So Bathsheba ran straight to David's chambers, told him everything, how Adonijah was declaring himself king while David still breathed. And guess who walked in right behind her? Nathan the prophet. Total tag team moment. David sat up on his bed, eyes fierce. Summoned Zadok the priest, Nathan the prophet, and Benaiah the guard. Told them, take Solomon, put him on my own mule, anoint him king at Gihon. Blow the trumpet, shout, long live King Solomon. And girls? They did. While Adonijah was still carving the roast at his coronation feast, the city erupted in shouts. Solomon is king! Trumpets, cheers, the ground shaking. Adonijah froze mid-bite. My brother said one of his guests burst in, panting, and said, the city's in uproar. Solomon's sitting on the royal throne. The entire party scattered faster than a flock of startled doves. Adonijah ran straight to the altar and grabbed the horns, begging for mercy. Solomon sent word, if he proves himself a worthy man, not a hair on his head will fall. For the moment, peace, but the tension, sharp enough to shave with. Meanwhile, David called Solomon in, gave him final instructions. My brother said David's voice shook when he said, be strong, show yourself a man, walk in the ways of the Lord. The final advice of a king who'd seen too much. Then David lay down and died, and the city mourned. But even as the black veils fell, people were already watching Solomon, whispering, will he be gentle like David, or something else entirely? Adonijah, bless his heart, tried one last scheme. He asked Bathsheba to request Abishag the Shunammite, the young woman who'd kept David warm in his final days, as his wife. And Upper Kingdom, everyone knew marrying a king's concubine was a power move. Bathsheba told Solomon. Solomon's eyes went cold as winter. He ordered Adonijah executed, because Solomon might have looked gentle, but he wasn't here to share the throne. Joab, who'd backed Adonijah, struck down at the altar. Abiathar, the priest, banished. Solomon cleaned house, removing everyone who might challenge his crown. Ruthless, surgical, effective. And so Solomon sat on David's throne, wearing the crown, the kingdom finally secure. Bathsheba seated beside him, veiled but powerful. Michal nowhere in sight, her story already faded into the palace shadows. And David's psalms echoing through marble halls. And me? I'm still here, Upper Kingdom, tambourine in hand, slinging secrets. Because the crown might rest on Solomon's curls now, but as long as there's a throne in Jerusalem, there'll always be stories to tell. And don't worry, because next time I'll spill every drop of tea on Solomon's wisdom, wealth, a certain queen from the south, and how even the brightest rain carries its own shadows. XOXO, Gossip Girl.